I mean, look at his uniform.
How late in the night do you want this?
Wait.
Maybe
12.
yeah, like midnight, like darkest night, I guess.
12:04.
0 dark 04 and 35 seconds.
I would retask you to ground recon, Reha, but I'm also like concerned with like not using the air assault component of you, like that kind of like getting that mentality like you discussed.
Then also we need to
Oh fuck!
extract the hostage as quickly as possible. So us going on boot's gonna just delay that.
Yeah, I worry that like if we leave them in the AO too long, if we get counter assaulted or they have reinforcements, I don't want us to have like valuable HVTs like in that area.
In the crossfire.
Yeah. So I'd rather you guys just like we secure the zone, you guys ball in, take them, go, and then come back for us when we're like, I guess defending the point or like extracting.
Yeah.
If all goes well, it could be a large proponent of just like moving in stealthily, taking people out, and then a rapid extraction. So I think to facilitate that, we should maybe get to the FOBs like some ground vehicles, and then also have, if Sailor's here, we'll have a helo on standby for the rest of the unit. So basically, if not though, we could have basically Scuff running multiple things if possible, but if there's too much air, like anti-air, or enemy, like gunships, we can ball out on like land transports.
Rebels do not have gunships.
Copy that, good to know.
Alright. They're not the cool rebels.
So we can expect to maybe have a bit of a advantage in terms of air power.
Yeah, the only thing they'll have is numbers of infantry, and maybe a technical or two.
Interesting, okay. Well, light anti-tank should be fine then, stuff like your RPG saw.
Yeah.
I mean, how will technicals? Just, yeah, machine guns should be fine.
I mean, I'm sure the GL will also work, but I grabbed it just in case.
I would advise everyone to grab IR strobes just to avoid as friendly fire as much as possible.
Do I have... No, I don't have any in this. Okay.
Some additional details. There are 8 foreign aid workers who need to be rescued in total.
Alright, okay.
I don't think I will.
And it is close to enemy lines, so odds are the longer you hang there, the more chance you'll attract the attention of South Lambaka or CSAT.
Copy. So yeah, we want to try and be quick in and quick out, and very like as stealthy as possible leading up to it. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep the organization the way it is, even though it's 2-man. I'll just have you, Deadman, and Defcon, and whoever else turns up as our recon team.
Alright.
I feel like with your Bush Wookiee vibe, that's probably the best way to utilize you. And then Rehua, while they are the Special Forces component, I want them to be rapid in the helo and mobile for responding to
If there's 8
changing
hostages,
intel.
we're probably going to need the bigger helicopter, but not sure if we have one on the field or not.
We should.
Yeah.
If we
that
can't,
Looper's not going to be able to
yeah,
carry them.
if we can't necessarily get them
go
all
double
out,
check.
if we can't get them all out on the Hummingbird, what we could do potentially is stage land vehicles at an extract point for you to bring them to, and then you guys exfil on Hummingbird.
I did order in the hunters just in case, so you know, they don't get fucking shot as we're driving away.
They're not a bad choice. Slightly more armored than a off-road.
Yeah, that was my thinking. I wasn't aware that we'd be flying them out, so I figured, fuck it, just put in a request.
Hmm.
And
We've got nice bit of thermals on them.
Okay, so could we maybe...
Then just kit it out for stealth.
We could also collapse back to a position and then have 2 runs. And basically defend the remaining HVTs while the first wave gets like extracted.
How many can the pod hold? Let's go.
if they don't have a strong air component, I think using helos is probably our quickest options. So yeah, if the pod or the Tyro bench or the Tyro transport pod, they should be able to take all 8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Probably
ball
go
them
with
with
the
this,
pod,
yes.
just so they at least have a little bit of armor when we get dipped at.
Yeah, good idea.
Just be careful of how close you fly.
Alright, I might move LZ Troy to the northeast side of that green bush line, if that makes sense.
Let's go the Taro and a pod ready.
Yeah, we'll say LZ Genghis is primary insert for Reha, if it's not too hot. It's pretty close though, but we'll do that after, like, obviously, we've already initiated contact, so stealth will no longer be a factor. And then LZ Troy is up.
There's no transport pod for the Taru.
Just want to put one there.
And then,
Those
yeah.
just have a stroke.
Oh no, I was just waiting for them to finish their radio transmit. And then the primary extract point will be LZ Troy.
Rearm, repair, refuel, and cargo.
Okay, stand by.
Let me just redo this with color coding, I think.
Okay, so Dozer,
Yeah.
we need a transport pod on the list. It's not on there.
What? Why? It was working the other day. Oh, are you checking? Sorry, are you checking all the categories? Because some of them are in objects, some of them are in blue 4.
I'll check blue 4. real quick.
Blue 4, I think, is the vehicle ones that have slots, and then the objects is the ones for, like, that are inanimate. They might be under helicopters. In blue 4?
It's not.
Alright, let me have a look. God damn it, this was working the other day. I tested it.
Can I
Re-
petition for a bigger shed?
God damn it. Oh, here they are. They're under objects, but under helicopters.
Objects.
Like objects, Taniwha
Oh.
response unit, helicopter.
Okay.
I don't know why they're there, just because they got slots. They get sorted differently than the normal pods. Highcom has found them, Scuff. Yeah, okay. Let me color code these stages of the plan.
Thank you, Icom.
Fuck you, Highcom.
Oof.
And now he knows.
See, there's them that need to be told and them that do not.
The fuck
found the
around
fuck
quotient is
out.
very high.
So sore. What did we learn?
Absolutely nothing. I learned that it's very dark out there.
Indeed, it is 12 o'clock.
Okay, okay, thoughts. Thoughts on plan. Stage 1 is red. Basically moving to FOBs and standby points. And then infiltrating to getting close to the assault point and recon points. Rehua standby, and obviously just try and avoid getting too close with, you know, trying to remain in stealth as long as possible. Once Myro and I2 have initiated contact and shit goes hot, for better or worse, basically your stage will be to move into LZ Genghis if possible, or using initiative for whatever LZ is safe, and then getting in ASAP and extracting the aid workers. and eliminating any hostiles with impunity. And if you have the capability to help with anyone that's down in the initial assault, that'd be great too. But I'm not going to try and like overtax you. Your primary goal is to get the HVTs out. Then stage blue will be the extraction of everyone if possible at LZ Troy. If LZ Troy is compromised or we can't get out on foot or by helo, LZ Troy will then break and move into a different position for land transport, which will be stored at, I think, Myro FOB. Will be a good position. So I'll mark that contingency pan as yellow.
This entire AO is on the MSR.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah, we can expect maybe reinforcements on ground by MSR East or MSR West. It's the same road, I'm just marking it for ease of contact. But also, they probably have off-road capability, so don't expect the south to necessarily be safe either. I mean, we don't even really know if the north is safe, so we're going to have to go in with an element of... That's kind of why I want the ground teams reconnoitering first. So I'd hate for Rehua to fly over and get shot down by some sort of AA position or something nasty.
Right.
But I will have you guys as a quick assault kind of response thing to extract those aid workers.
Yep.
If we can get eyes on without alerting the enemy to our presence, we might be able to identify the aid workers and the hostiles and have Rehua, like, basically be able to land as we're initiating contact. You know, like, basically sync it all up. That's the ideal world. But just, yeah, prepare for it not to be synced perfectly if we can't get that situation happening. But that's the idea.
Gotcha.
Jonah, I will get you to basically coordinate with maybe Sailor, if Sailor's here, to try and get some sort of land vehicle backup plan going at Myro, FOB. And if there is an AA component, maybe getting that there as well, just in case CSAT responds with anything heavy. Like a gunship or a, helo or something. So no, I think we've got a Nix AA and a Nix radar today.
Yep, we do.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go over that in more detail in briefing, just so everyone's abreast of the plan. Once we get closer to the time, in 8 minutes or so.
Oh, what?
Abreast of the plan.
Thank you.
Those are like Spariss?
It's not exactly news.
I don't know, I always assumed you were gay.
Oh, he's a New Zealander.
Same thing, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. Obviously, ROE for the SOP is like, I guess, try and avoid capping the 8 confirmed IDAP workers. But I'm going to say everything else in the AO is considered hostile if they have a gun.
Are they working or are they kidnapped?
I think they're being taken hostage, is that correct, Law?
Yeah, they're being held for ransom.
Ah, gotcha.
So they may be...
Bobo's arm has been fucky, by the way.
Bobo's armor?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sit in the chat.
Okay. Let me just see if it's a problem I can help with. Does anyone have any major problem with my plan? Any major concerns? Any things to call out that seem dumb?
Nope. Oh, wait, so can I take some medical supplies since we don't really have a medic?
Yep, I will also be stand up. I will basically be rolling with you on the ground in that initial assault team. So
Okay.
I will
I
coordinate.
guess I'll leave it to
And
you
I can take some extra stuff.
Yeah. I'll grab a surgery kit, whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm not copying.
I couldn't grab a radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your acre on? When
Like,
you're
loaded?
options? Yeah, like is it enabled?
Testing again. Green on Ryu.
Let's see.
Yeah, here's green.
Yeah, Jitter's Acre plugin appears to be working.
On Rayhua?
Nope.
Yeah, I heard you too.
That's on Dipcom, guys, I think.
Is it?
It might have been. I was not at my computer, chat.
I'm DEFCON.
Hello, Defcon.
There he is.
Like, it's not even in my inventory in game. I can't access it in
Jonah,
or anything.
What are you missing? Sorry, Jitter.
if we don't have Sailor, are you comfortable being
radio.
secondary pilot, doing logistics
Yeah.
stuff, and
I
I
extra?
don't know, I thought it was like
Yeah.
going in the arsenal. just
I
fine, but-
like doing my own.
There should be one in the arsenal if you want to grab
Cool.
that.
Yeah, and it's.
I'll
just
get you to
radio,
basically
right?
insert I2 and Myro then,
Or is it like a specific
It's
brand?
a ANPRC.
and then you can roll
Oh,
back
I
to
don't see
transporting
that in
vehicles
the,
tomorrow if that works for you. So yeah, probably drop off I2 first in the southeast, just so we can get
It's
the
on
recon
also-
team going
it's
fast,
under radios or whatever,
and then you
in
can
the
move over to
signal.
the Myro fob to
I thought it was
Do we have
under
drop off us.
plus
Car,
symbol.
or do we have 2 air vehicles?
That might be
We should have
wrong.
hummingbirds at least,
Yeah, it's under the plus symbol.
plural.
Perfect. Okay, which one of these am I taking?
It is the 152.
Thank
Yep.
you. I'm gonna have to drop some bandages.
Want some more radio check, bro?
Good copy.
On Defcon.
Oh, that was over Defcon.
Was it? What the hell?
Yeah, are you changing the channel to 7? I think it is, guys.
No, I'm not. I haven't messed with it at all.
I think that's the thing you need to be
By
on.
default, it goes to DEFCON.
Yeah, by default it goes to channel 1. You wanna change that to channel I think 7 for real, right now.
7 is Ryu.
Let's try this now.
Oh wait, actually
There
also
we go.
before.
Thank you, guys.
Get her now.
Limit.
Yeah, good copy.
Hey.
I'm gonna join up off you too, by the way, Saw, wherever you are.
I'm in the back.
Does any one of us have a long range?
The 152 should
I'll
go.
grab one.
The 152 should go up to 6 clicks, so it's still usable. It's just gonna be shorter.
What's it? Is cringe.
With how small this AO is, I wouldn't be surprised if that's. What did he say? What did you say, Greg?
I said, "Boss, it is cringe."
God damn it.
Get fucked on, idiot. Loser.
Loser. Loser.
And I guess I'll keep it a short range then. I can actually bring some more medical supplies this time.
Oh cool, I do actually have a flashlight.
Oh, this is a bunch of hoopla.
Alright, 2 minutes till we start having our official briefing.
Oh, change my sights.
Hey, Green, you should grab the.
So welcome to the stream.
Night
This is
Stalker.
the Taniwha response
it is.
unit. Operation Lumberjack.
The best scope for nighttime operations.
That is great for nighttime. Also because I realized I had my standard scope on, which has no nighttime capabilities. That would have been a mistake.
POV or the long glass. Pain. Is that a motherfucking flashlight?
Yeah. Better believe it. And no, I did not put a silencer on it.
I don't think the silencer works for this. I think it's just a weird bit of code that got overlooked by Arma.
You're silencing 357? Yeah, good luck.
Well, you see, it's a 9mm silencer. We can strap on these that don't appear and don't work.
Even better.
Incredible.
It's because it's silenced.
Yeah.
And I love the rhino. Stupid little
This is a
revolver.
dumb gun. know I'm only bringing this gun for drip. If I have to rely on it to save my life, I'm gonna die.
If I'm gonna have to rely on it to save my life, I'm gonna use it to end my life.
Jonah, why are you in the black uniform?
Jonah,
I don't
why
know.
are you black?
Because I wanted.
Do you want to change back out into something else, please?
Yeah, it better be fucking pilot now.
Alrighty.
For anyone who's not aware, the black uniform is just for Rehua. It's a little perk of them in the elite squad.
Yeah, we're cool.
Meanwhile,
Well,
in
you
our
guys are cool.
Mediterranean, salt flaps op, completely visible.
Yeah, we're cool.
Alright, briefing. So, just gonna make sure everyone's around. Yeah, I think everyone's here. Jonah can probably hear me over there. But anyway, you guys have been contracted to help rescue some foreign aid workers. The IDAP sent here to help construct a new town. They were getting help from the local populace. However, some opportunists saw an opportunity and went over and fucked shit up. They killed pretty much all of the civilians there and are holding the aid workers hostage for a sizable ransom. IDAP, instead of paying the ransom, has hired True to rescue them because they don't feel that they're going to honor any ransom.
Alright.
It will be taking place near the front line, so bear in mind along your stay, the higher chance you'll attract CSAT and North Lumbaka attention. And if you go too far south, you might be facing some early, because odds are they will have some patrols near their lines.
Copy.
Any questions?
And it's confirmed there's 8 aid workers, right?
Yes, there are 8 aid workers.
And rebel composition is likely things like technicals but no severe air support, and quantity of troops but low quality.
It's just rebels.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be AIDS workers?
Huh?
Nothing.
Alright. If you guys missed the plan earlier, I'll just go over it again using the revisions, because I don't think we've got Sailor tonight, unless I'm wrong.
No, I messaged him on Snapchat, and the useless fuck still hasn't seen it.
Alright.
I'm assuming he's asleep.
So, stage 1 of the plan is the red lines. Basically, Jonah will insert I2 to the I2 fob, and then swing back to the Myro fob to drop us off. Basically, I2 will proceed along Bush Rally 1, Bush Rally 2, and then to the recon point, and get as much intel as they possibly can, while remaining stealth. Basically, so that we can conduct a rapid assault and extraction with the elements of Myro and Rehua. Rehua will meanwhile follow their line and sort of loiter and get ready for a rapid insertion. If they notice anything from the air that's valuable intel, that would also be useful. That sounds a little bit boring, so yeah, sorry if that's not initially super exciting, but I want you guys basically ready to go at a moment's notice. Then Myro's component, we will progress along to Rally 1, Rally 2, then the assault point, also trying to remain in stealth. And then once we've got intel from the Bush Wookiees and Rehua, we will basically try and take the aid workers alive by eliminating all hostiles in the construction site area. Then from when that assault initiates, all 3 elements will push in, Myro, I2, and Rehua, which will land at hopefully LZ Genghis. Although I'm going to let Scuff use your initiative. You can use your initiative for whatever's safest or whatever works best for you guys. But as close as possible, basically. From there, Rehua's primary goal is to make sure the aid workers are medically sound and extract them. Either immediately onto a hummingbird, half of them, and then we can take the rest, or moving them all to LZ Troy for...
taking them out on
a pod?
a pod,
Yeah, okay, so yeah, progress to LZ Troy if you can. Rest of the element will basically hold there as a delaying action until the aid workers are secured. Then we will also progress to LZ Troy. If by that point it's too hot for a helo extraction, the rest of the elements, so Myro and I2, will progress back along Rally 1, Rally 2, and regroup at the Myro FOB for extraction by land or, you know, a further back helicopter extract. But I basically want Myro FOB to have options by the time we get back. So either, you know, land vehicles or a helicopter on standby. So I'll leave that up to you, Jonah. Any questions, comments, concerns? I will say we're pretty light on the bodies today, so everyone needs to, you know, try their best to, I guess, like, specialize in their duties. But yeah, obviously we can all work together and link up and become one kind of bulk force if it goes really sour. Again, priority is getting out the aid workers. So if shit hits the fan and the plan doesn't go exactly as planned, a good course of action is grab a body and run. But do not try and do that unless it's clear that we can't have the main team doing that. If Reho basically, like, if something goes horribly wrong with you guys. But that, we'll leave that for my discretion later on in the op. Obviously, IR strobes, IR lasers. Try and keep lasers off the target zone till we're ready to go loud. I don't think the AI can see them, but just in case. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go then. So yeah, Rehoa, feel free to get up in the air ASAP. And then Myro and I2 link up in Jonah's bird for insert. I will obviously be on Dipcom. And Myro. Saw you have squad command, but I'll just be in your element as medic and ground command.
Oh.
I can't wait for this to go horribly wrong because my plan's dumb.
This is pretty well
Okay,
thought
I'll
out
do what I
plan.
do best and improvise.
Lamel.
Green.
Oh, there's...
Make sure as well to switch to Whisper on Acre once you're ready.
Wait, I forgot, are we flying in?
We are flying in. Myro, we're hopping in with Jonah's bid.
Yep.
So yeah, I think drop off I2 first, and then Myro will get out second.
Cool, you can fit.
Good.
Yep.
Get it ready.
Yeah, I think we're ready. So we're proceeding to I2's FOB first now.
Oh, my laser's also on.
Two 2.5 clicks, I2. Try and keep low and dark, Jonah, but obviously, yeah. It's still, yeah, it's still night. I know how it be.
I could have sworn I put a flashlight in my kit.
Lamau.
Yeah, I do. Why the fuck can I not use it?
Alright, so you guys have the capability to build a respawn, right?
Wait, Jedi, I think they're getting dropped off first.
Yeah, Jedi, hop back in. It's just I2 getting dropped here.
And then Marrowfob.
Yes, please. You might want to circle back north just to avoid any AA.
Okay.
It didn't sound that quiet.
I actually completely forgot that you can't hear shit. Get out of the fucking way.
Alright, I2 has been dropped. We're proceeding to the Myro point. Sorry, you were saying, Dimon?
I2 is just making up a backup spawn here, and then we're going to move out.
Copy that, good call. Reha, you guys may want to land and do the same, just as a backup. I don't know if it'll be a great respawn, but just in case. Jonah, once we're down, if you want to potentially bring back vehicles here, that would be great.
Yeah.
Let me know if you have any questions later or need any help with anything.
I'll be good. Who's up? This man.
Alright, so I'm gonna build a respawn here while we're basically getting ready.
Yeah, no problem. I guess we'll just pull cover.
Okay. Do you want to go on the long range and tell them that Myro's landed? We're just building a respawn?
Mara has landed, we're just building a respawn.
"100 seconds.
Good copy.
We did encounter some light. I don't know if that was AA shooting at us or just the sounds of the front line, so I will say that getting helos over the AA might be pretty dangerous. I could not confirm if the shots were coming for us.
Rahua also saw some of that to the south off in the distance. Didn't see any tracers going into the sky, so it's probably ground-to-ground combat.
Copy that. Good intel. I'll leave that at your discretion, Reho, and like if you guys want to insert to that far south, or if you want to set an alternative LZ, then 50 seconds till Myro respawn done.
I was actually just about to ask that.
$30 seconds. Yep, 30 seconds now. So once I get to 10 seconds, you guys can probably, you and Jetta can probably proceed, and I'll catch up.
Okay, cool.
Feel free to move us out now.
Let's go.
Respawn's up.
Good copy.
If we go to the right, this tree line should go all the way in, hopefully. Have you guys moved out from spawn?
Yeah, we're nearly reaching Rally 1.
Copy that. We're about 500 meters from our first rally.
Roger that.
If we switch to like a ready position with the gun and walk rather than crouch, your stamina actually regens.
DIR.
What was that, Skiff?
Wrong guy.
Oh, sorry. Remember, folks, we don't necessarily need to rush this one. It's better for us to take our time with it and then have a rapid, like a rapid assault and extract rather than, you know, bungle it and get some poor little aid workers murdered. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Lolly, stop. Angry faces because Lolly is tormenting me with the testing, testing, 1, 2, 3 sound clip. I figure we can get down into this valley, maybe?
Yep, that seems like a good idea. I can't see anything on the thermal so far.
Myra is 150 meters out from our first rally. Saw if it...
we just heard very faint gunfire to our west, southwest.
Copy that. I2, once you guys get into position, if you guys could just start marking stuff for us as well on the map.
That's the plan. I'm just going to search every one of those buildings as best I can, mark which one the civilians are in.
Copy that, thank you. Yeah, so if you feel like I'm stepping on your toes at all as squad lead, just let me know. I naturally fall into like a...
That's fine. I mean,
yeah.
It's good practice anyway, just
yeah.
to see what I'm supposed to be doing and all that.
Awesome. But yeah, your squad, like, fire-based lead, basically, so, like, any tactical stuff is yours. I'm more just here to, like, be on the radio and medic you guys if things go wrong.
Yep, fair enough.
For the actual assault component of the squad, it's you and Jitter.
We have reached Rally 1. You right there, Jitter?
Good.
Cool, just checking.
This is one bumpy fucking road.
Yeah, it's like Christchurch.
It is about halfway towards Rally 2 now.
Copy that. Rehua, have you guys taken any fire at all in the bid?
Negative. Rahua is waiting about 150 meters south of standby mark.
Cool, copy that. On it. Cool, copy that. This is my first time doing like a more kind of involved plan, so I would like feedback from team leads and team members and stuff after the op in terms of like the actual plan side of things, because I feel like I've got a lot to learn in that sphere. Myro is about 500 meters from Rally 2. Just over, really.
Reaches Rally 2, we're gonna build a new respawn just so we've got one.
Copy that. It'd probably be good to get further, yeah, like closer respawns for everyone. We'll do the same.
I was gonna do the respawn anyway.
Nice, good idea. It's as a team lead that you typically want someone to bring a fortified tool to do that. If not yourself, because I mean it weighs nothing, but like if not yourself, then someone. But yeah, basically it costs a lot, but the respawn is worth it. Yeah, it costs a lot, it takes a while to build, but it's pretty useful.
Yeah, I've got a fortified tool on me.
Nice. I'll do it just so you don't have to do it this time, but yeah, for future operations, it's normally like a pretty good team leader role while you're just fucking around on the radio, because you can build it and talk while your team are doing other stuff.
And we're building a new spawn.
Copy that. We're 400 meters from ours.
I can't see the fucking map, so I've got no clue how far out we are.
Yeah, the tip is if you shift click on the map, it puts a waypoint down that can give you the exact meters of where you are, like from where you are now.
I completely forgot that was a feature.
Yeah, so I shift clicked where we're going, and I use that to basically tell distance. In a pinch, if you don't have a rangefinder, it's a good way to get like good zeroing as well. If you know where the enemy are, you can shift click it and then use that to dial in your weapon. Bit cheaty, a little bit metagamey, but whatever. I mean, to be fair, we have rangefinders in this unit, so that's pretty easy. Myro is just passing LZ Troy now. So far, no contact on thermals. Once you guys have your second respawn down, I guess try and just like be as careful as possible to avoid. Oh, patrol. Wait, 1 second. We've encountered a patrol. Myro, halt. Patrol up ahead. Head northeast. Crawl.
Just move into the fucking trees next to us.
Yeah. Myro has run into a patrol on our route. We're heading towards LZ Troy to avoid them.
Remember that we've nearly set up our second respawn, and then we're just gonna also avoid every patrol we can.
Alright, can we break east, southeast?
Alright, respawn if we're moving out.
Copy that. Yeah, we had a patrol of maybe 3 on our path. I'm gonna try and get eyes on them again now. It's fucking lucky I switched to thermals just then. They were like bearing like 155, I want to say. Okay, they're to our southwest, bearing like 239. Alright, let's keep moving.
Yeah, I think we just let them pass.
The patrol we encountered is a lot more than 3 foot mobiles, but we got around them safely.
I think it's safe to crouch, Jitter.
You should be fine to walk down here. I'll start building a rally in these trees. I think there might be more foot mobiles up ahead, maybe. We basically got around that patrol and we're building our second respawn now.
We reached our recon point, we're going to start searching.
Copy that. Sorry about the downtime, Rehoa. Maybe just keep an eye on the recon that A2's doing and sort of plan from that.
How the fuck do you turn on the flashlight?
All good here. We're just trying to keep track of you guys and shooting the shit.
Copy that. Typically, flashlight is Control L and then L. Like Control L to switch between laser and flashlight, and then L to actually turn it on.
I meant.
What do you mean on the map? Oh, hold Ace, and then self-interact, I think, and then it should be flashlights.
Oh. Yep, yeah, that worked. Cheers. Now I can actually see.
Copy.
Guys on one civilian. So far, just marked him as IDAP 1.
Sort of. Do you want to keep an eye out? You and Jitter keep an eye out for that patrol to come back while I'm building this respawn.
Visual southwest. 3 foot normal. 240.
From what we're seeing, there's definitely a heavy enemy presence in the two buildings.
Respawn down in 20
From the
seconds.
construction site to the building around them.
I see him. There's a couple. I think I see 4.
Are they very close, or are we
Maybe
good to
5.
keep moving?
We're probably good to keep moving.
You guys can keep moving then. 5 seconds away.
Then at least one rocket, but nothing else so far.
We might want to go a bit more to the left.
We've encountered pretty heavy patrols in our sector. We'll definitely have to fight them off once we go loud.
Yeah, it's a patrol of 4.
Alright, we probably can't go around any further. We have to cut back in. So we're going to have to go past them or wait for them to pass. Oh, contact.
Fire.
You guys?
Just heard gunfire, but we haven't taken any.
We heard fire. I'm concerned that was us taking fire.
Doesn't look like
We have a direction.
Yep, yeah, it's us taking fire.
Yeah, it's Myra. They're shooting at us.
Yeah, open fire at anyone you see, I guess.
Just start engaging from here then.
Basically continue your recon if they haven't seen you guys, and Rehoa, once you're ready to assault I2 and Rehoa, you guys basically work together. We'll try and get there when we can.
Just let us know when Rio is ready to move out then, and we'll start knocking out as many people as we can.
Who's ready to move when you are?
I'll try and have a quick sweep at the other side, just get a different angle, and then we'll be ready for you to move in.
It looks
Are you
like
guys
there's a
both good?
clearing north of your recon point. Is that good enough for us to land the tower?
Your actual LZ is the biggest clearing you've got, and it's the best, gonna be the better one for the southeast side. Where we're
I can't see shit behind these
around.
trees, I'm gonna move over a little bit more.
Copy. We're click and a half out. We'll let you know when we're at 500.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I don't see anything in thermals.
I've got more, but they're further away. There's another patrol behind them.
Copy.
Hey,
They don't look alerted.
Patrol has been taken care of. Cool, if they don't look alerted, let's just carry on.
Yeah, I think we basically took out that patrol, so we're moving forward. Other hostiles don't look alerted, so we might not have necessarily cooked the goose.
We're unable to actually see any of the other hostages without getting closer, so we're just gonna hold off and get ready to start taking out people.
Copy that. Reho, you might have to breach buildings then in order... Oh yeah, we've got eyes on the building compound now. It looks pretty heavy fortified as Z.
It's 500 meters out now.
Copy that. Basically, once you guys touch down and things go hot, I think all teams should be able to proceed.
Okay, I guess we'll wait here. Keep an eye out for any enemies that
Badger,
might
is
be
that
coming
your
right
lasers on
behind
the
us.
road?
That's Myra.
She hasn't used any of our lasers.
Yeah, Mara has some lasers on the road. Open fire.
We do have contacts to the south somewhere, and more in the city.
Copy that. I think all teams are good to proceed in once you have touchdown.
Anyone hit?
No, I'm good. Jitter, are you green?
Bandaging.
Alright, I'll come to you and Stitch. Myro is basically on the MSR East point, just bandaging.
And when you guys are done, I'll fire a smoke into the
Stitching.
field.
Alright, you can Jitter.
Thank you.
You might need to give yourself pain meds if you've got them.
Alright, you two good?
Yep. Sorry, on it. Yeah, I'm good to proceed.
So you're good.
Smoke out.
There's a couple of guys on the left side, to the left of that van.
Cool, yeah, I think we move along the side of the road and the trees and use it for cover. Let's start going in.
How's everyone doing?
Haven't been hit.
Pretty well right now.
Who had some contacts we've dealt with, moving in now.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're also moving in.
She's about to start breaching the main construction site.
Another day older and deeper in debt.
You hit those?
No, I'm green.
Okay, I heard a scream, I wasn't sure, just checking.
I've got maybe a civilian in the open, but he's like glitched.
Yeah, I believe he's a civilian. Try to hit around him. any of you have any cable ties?
I do. Coming in. Full security. Oh, he disappeared.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Good work. It's clear.
I got transports here, off-roads we might be able to steal.
Wait. Visual northwest.
Say again?
I thought I saw something northwest of us, but
Yeah, you did. I saw a guy running. There's definitely contacts out there.
yeah.
Is that bird spooling up you guys?
I believe
That's true. I'm moving the bird closer for extract.
Copy.
Okay, I'm gonna move across the road.
Going upstairs.
That sounds nasty.
Fuck.
It is also down. Fuck. Okay, okay, Jenna, I'm gonna put you behind the building. I'll put tourniquets and shit on you. And then I'm gonna have to go get those. What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck
Ow.
is that? I'll, come up there in a second, Dose. I'm just stabilizing jitter.
No worries. That's the main goal.
Problem, tower disappeared.
Oh. Well, I'm uncon. I'm
I
just gonna go
found the
full
tower.
screen.
Arma decided to flee the tower for no reason at all at a building and took it down on somebody.
Ow.
Hey, Maru's gonna need some, medical assistance. Okay, Doze, you're a bit fucked. Okay, oh, you've lost a lot of blood. I can't give you blood. Fuck.
Alright, let's back up.
Hey, Deadman,
Hello.
you have a fucking medic?
DEFCON.
Okay, can you call DEFCON over here?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
Cheers. Yeah. Performing CPR on you, Jitter.
An unconscious person. I'm not sure if it's actual dead body or what.
Okay. Jitter should be good. They've got a heart rate.
Does it no heart rate? So
I do have extra blood and stuff if you need it.
I'm good. I haven't had
Okay.
to use it yet. Burn CPR and does it. 10 seconds.
Sounds like I might get
The damn
healed.
building fell on us.
Okay, low blood pressure. How do I fix that again?
Low blood pressure is.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, welcome back.
Additional. Yeah, you have a pack. Low blood pressure. I usually either throw.
This is DTL Dozette back on net.
Run plasma and should be good soon.
Okay, cool.
Makes it 3. Getting there.
I know there's combat at the moment, but when everyone's free, could I get a status check?
How are you holding up?
Doze, do you think you can do some stitching on me?
Yep.
Cheers.
Star on it.
Jitter should be coming back up here pretty soon.
Okay, cool. That is Gaius. Alright, welcome back, Jitter.
Hey.
Alright, let's
Okay.
proceed around these
Devin
buildings.
said that they're starting to shoot the civilian, so
No.
Yep.
gonna
Okay.
start rolling in hard.
Yep.
If you see any sips on the ground, just medical aid.
Rahu, any chance we can get a replacement for the Taru that got Arma'd into the building, or is that just done?
Oh,
Friendly coming in, first floor.
real quick, out of curiosity, where did you land it earlier?
About 50 meters east of the compound on the south side of the road.
Civilians here are fucking dead.
Enemies that are inside.
2 KIA civilians in here.
If there's enemies physically inside.
Zeus, can we check if there's enemies inside of the rubble that are shooting out of it?
Hi, Jitter. I didn't know you're downstairs, but there's also a dead man kicking my ass.
Scratch that. I think it's just one IDAP that's been killed in this building. And the rest of the bodies are insurgents. Got one. A live IDAP worker here.
Since the fucking Taru's down, I'll make my way in a Hummingbird.
Taru's been replaced. Arma decided to be Arma.
No transmission on that.
Sorry, thought I said that.
moving my alive IDAP lad back to the off-roads on the northeast side. Ready for you boys, Ruha?
Taru is just outside of LZ Genghis, about 20 meters to the northwest.
Sorry, 20 meters northwest of LZ Genghis.
Affirm.
Alright, I'll bring the captive over there. Well, the liberated captive. Have we rescued anyone else yet? My current count is 1 rescued, 1 dead. 6 to go. Alright, I loaded my guy in the pteropod. Saw and Jitter, do you guys have any IDAP people? I've rescued 1 and I've seen 1 dead. Can anyone hear me on comms?
I can.
Weird.
That's the body under the ground.
Damn.
Pretty sure there's supposed to be a prop dead body based off that guy.
Oh, okay.
Please mine now. Where's the helicopter?
This guy's
currently?
also, it's northwest of, like 20 meters northwest of LZ Genghis.
Hand back.
Hi, Com. To confirm, the body props are not the aid workers, right?
Correct. Saw back on radio.
Welcome back.
Jitter, I try and make it good practice that if I go down, my radio is on share, so if you need to talk to Highcom.
Copy. I was also down in it too.
Second one behind you, Scott.
Oh, there's a fucking truck coming into town full of enemies.
From
There's a
might be another truck.
coming inbound.
West or east?
It's going west. I just watched it bound past me. Anyone near it?
Yeah, don't worry. We've got the other teams are engaging it.
Looks clear.
Alright, people, let's try and check these buildings, make sure we've got as many IDAP workers as we can, and then spill out. Although I've only got count of 2 so far. Keep an eye out for any further intel. Coming in.
massacre.
I got another live one. 2 live ones.
Well, good copy. Just try and get them out then.
Yeah, I got 2 live ones in this building down to the southwest. Jitter, do you want to escort that HVT to the helicopter?
Jitter.
Yeah.
Jitter's on me. Async with the person behind you in their room, and there should be an escort option. You want to escort them out.
Copy.
We are proceeding with 2 IDAP workers to the healer. HiCom confirmed 4 IDAP workers personally. 3 live, 1 dead.
Copy.
I can't say for the other guys what they've accounted for, but that's what I've seen personally.
I think I found one.
Jitter, just release them and then I can load them in the therapod.
One in the collapsed building.
Live or dead?
Live.
I
Bring
think
in
he's
now.
alive.
So is there 5 total count?
There's a second one here as well, he's alive.
Cover that, en route.
Should we also extract their bodies?
Negative. Body props are body props, just leave them. Confirm, leave body props. We'll just take IDAP, like, just confirm if you find any dead IDAP workers, they're pretty distinctive.
I'm leaving him to the rest of your care. I see Goober's next to us.
This one was on the floor, but he had a normal heart rate.
Nice.
So I assumed he was alive. I wasn't sure.
I think these are
I'm not
props.
sure if they're supposed to be prop bodies or
Yeah,
not.
I'll give some feedback to Lolly after this about these, but these are props, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's a prop.
This is ground, send it.
Yeah.
Be advised we have confirmed reports of CSAT coming to investigate.
Alright, copy that.
Keep finding those hostages.
Yep.
Scuff, we've got, yeah, potentially Rehoa, we've got some, sorry, wrong net. Fucking hell, what am I doing? Wrong net, but basically, we've got CSAT forces potentially coming in, so I would advise maybe pulling out with what we've got so far, and leaving. So yeah, Scuff and Rehoa, if you guys want to extract the current prisoners and come back for it.
Alright, Scuff's up.
Other teams, Myro and Itu, get ready to steal those civilian vehicles to the north of the compound if we need to ball out quickly. I'll move some vehicles around ready to leave.
So we could just grab them now and bucket, because I can hear the vehicles.
Oh shit, okay.
CSAT getting close.
Alright. I want to confirm that we've got everyone there. Fuck. Or at least as many as we can.
I found another body on the top of a fucked up house.
Final searches on these buildings.
Alright, very quick final search, and then we're bowling out in civilian vehicles.
Who's gonna take the people in the helicopter out? We're gonna
good copy.
land extract everyone else.
Alright, we'll meet you at the LZ Troy then. Alright, all elements, very quick final search. Book out in civilian vehicles to LZ Troy. Alright, Jitter, Sword, let's go. Let's take a civilian vehicle and leave.
Why not? There's the vehicles you told me to bring over there.
Yeah, alright. Let's all meet up at Myra.
Should we take as many vehicles as possible?
No, if we can all fit in we can all fit in this Wrangler.
Okay.
Were there any more hostages?
We did one final search and couldn't find any. We've got I think 7 confirmed. I don't know about the 8th.
Alright, tap store,
Yeah.
go.
Alright.
There was another body on top of that fucking building I looked at, but yeah. I don't know what other people found and whatnot.
So we're commandeering a truck and we're just gonna book it to the LZ.
Yeah, we have also
Copy that. Proceed past LZ Troy and meet up at Myro Fob.
Do that. Wanna ride or you staying here for a sec?
We've left.
Yeah, Myro has booked out. And I think the healer, I think Unai's still there.
Yee. Ow.
For some reason it came with your name.
Sorry, bandage yourselves. My bad, sorry. I got a little bit too excited with the driving. Just gonna bandage myself. I'll stitch you guys once I get there.
Yep, yeah, we should be stable enough just to carry on when everyone's sorted.
Server ready.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm set to go. Not gonna lie, I love the fact that you can just fucking peek out of a rocket launcher.
Friendly's coming into the fob in a little IDAP Wrangler.
Oh, everyone out.
Yeah, hop out, come to me for stitching. Just gonna do it myself first.
Yep, no problem.
Did we ever find those last 2 that were unaccounted for?
I think one was dead on roof. And then the last one we didn't account.
5 extracted, 2 dead, 1 unaccounted.
I think that's final count, yeah, unless I'm wrong.
No, actually, I think we did. Because if it was 5 extracted, and there was 2 bodies outside of the helicopter and the one I
Yeah, no,
saw
the
was-
body props don't count though, annoyingly.
They don't?
No, they're just other bodies.
You're on Whisper, by the way, I just realized.
There we go. Jonah, where are you at the fob? Are you at the exact marker or around it?
I am above it.
I see. Oh yeah, I see. We were the
Like,
land
is,
vehicles?
Full security?
I believe a squad took one.
Oh, okay, was there only one?
I also brought up the Bobcat and the AA, like you asked.
Oh, thank you. I wonder if we try and extract that back then. Where is that? I don't see it.
Hang on.
Never mind, I found it. It's just to the east of Mara. Alright, all elements. Is everyone accounted for? Is everyone safe and sound?
I2's all here.
Alright, so do you want to take one of the Nixes, and I'll get Mara to take the other Nix, and then I'll take the Bobcat?
Rahu and 5 extracts are accounted for.
Was it just the one Nix,
Up on
Jenna?
compound. Yeah, just one. The other one's just radar, so I didn't figure bring it up.
Alright, copy that. So yeah, dude, man, if you want to take the Nyx back, and I'll take the Bobcat back. Saw and Jitter, you guys may need to hop in another vehicle, like one of the stolen vehicles.
Okay, can do.
Alright, everyone, I think that's an extract. Let's head back to base.
I'm gonna go grab the Jeep Wrangler.
Cover that. Just to repeat in case people didn't hear me, we're all extracting back to base with as many true vehicles as we can.
Anyone left without a vehicle?
I think everyone's good. We can always use the civilian stolen vehicles too.
Wait, are these camo Jeeps ours?
No. If they're just a standard like woodland scheme, they're stolen.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
It should have the Taniwha response unit logo on the side of theirs, or on the bonnet.
I completely forgot about that. Cool. Yeah, that's everything. Hello?
Hello.
What'd it do?
Not a whole lot. Just vibing on the way back home.
Cool.
How did that go for you?
Oh, for the most part, alright.
I do have some feedback about the bodies.
Okay.
Basically with those prop bodies, I know they try and, like, you're trying to make it more cinematic and stuff, and, like, I think normally that would be fine, but in a mission where we're trying to confirm civilians and civilian casualties, it made it really hard to tell what was, like, legit and what was just a prop.
I mean, to be fair, the goal was to rescue, not identify, dead or alive.
Yeah, but, you know how realistic that is. Like, everyone being alive is, yeah, I don't know. Best case scenario, I will put it.
Yeah, I'll probably explain detail when we get to that point on the debrief.
Yeah, I'll still say, like, I don't think putting prop bodies down in a mission where there's other civilians who are meant to look after is going to be a good idea. It's very hard to tell, like, is this a wounded IDAP worker or is this just some body? And, like, I know the difference because, like, obviously I was Zost and stuff, but, like, other players don't know, so they were a little confused for a while. And people were trying to rescue the body props. Wasting valuable time to search for actually alive IDAP people. That's all I'll say. That's just like my only bit of feedback about body props, and it's a very particular case. Like normally it's fine, but it's like, you know, doing other missions.
Yeah, like I said, I'll explain in detail when we get there.
All right.
Bring it up, okay, you're good.
Go, asshole, the dozer blade, what do you do?
You know how much it's gonna cost to get that retired?
How come do you need us to put the civilian somewhere in particular, or just back at base?
Welcome home.
Home outside the base.
Okay.
Outside our hut.
Yeah, just moving them outside our briefing hut. There's only one left next to the helis.
Cool. You're good to get out. Quickly just bandage.
man in the orange shirt to die immediately. That's a terrible come over.
Doze, where are you at?
I'm to the northeast, back at the debrief hut.
Oh, cool. I need you to bandage me.
Hey, it's that Jonah guy.
Possible. I thought it was dead.
We had a little boo-boo when we're coming back.
I stuck here the entire time. I never moved.
Jitter, why are you still bleeding?
There was a
They
incident.
probably got fucked up on the road because they're about as even as someone's scoliosis.
Yeah, no
Hey.
fucking kidding.
I had to do a 40-second stitch on
I
Deadman
feel
because of that
attacked there,
road.
Unai.
Oh, stop having a fucked up back, idiot.
Alright, is that everyone back?
Yes.
Cool.
Can I get a proper lineup real quick?
Yeah, everyone gather in your normal semicircle / lineup.
Alright. So you were able to extract a partial amount of the IDAP workers. They might be upset that you weren't able to get everyone, but they're glad that at least some survived. So the contract will be a partial success. And yeah, you were able to get out in time before the CSAT scout party got more reinforcements.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice work, everyone. Obviously the first mission back, me trying to do more of a cohesive, like more of a sort of pre-laid plan based on what I learned with like Monkey's unit. If you like that style, that's great. If you didn't like it, I'd like to know kind of why, so we can like work on future missions. But I think everyone did really well considering the tactical scenario. But yeah, we'll go. I don't know which way I went last time. Does anyone remember? Left or right? Right or left?
I think we went left or right last time.
Okay, let's do right to left then. I am aware of some people not getting utilized heavily, so speaking of which, Jonah, I apologize firstly for not having a lot for you to do. Yeah. Is that all your feedback?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Saw.
Yeah, I mean, I think it went pretty well. First time being team lead, and I was the only one who died, so I guess that's good. Yeah.
Alright. Jitter?
I had fun. It's very different than the 143rd in my experience. We're a much smaller element, but yeah, it's good times.
Alright. Scuff.
Understandable.
Excellent. Thank you. Guys?
Very good up.
Alright. Uno?
I could not find my baby boy.
Who was your baby boy?
The missing IDAP civilian.
Oh. Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he's missing due to the mission structure or missing because Arma ate our helicopter and blew up the building I was in.
Maybe a little category A, a little category B.
Yeah. But
Alright.
I all had a good time.
I'm glad. Brother Green?
Had fun.
Alright. Who's behind there? Is that Defcon? Defcon.
Only real thing, similarly, I think I probably had 2 of the civilians, but one of them might have gone into the underworld after that building collapsed on me. So, slightly sad.
Yeah, I'll talk
But
about
otherwise,
that
good
afterwards. Alright. Deadman?
I had fun. I kind of like being given a recon role and just being able to actually sneak around the forest. That and also me and Defcon spending a part of our time trying to figure out who was McTavish and who was Price.
Alright. I have a couple of notes. Basically, one, I think everyone does really well considering the quantity. We were on pretty thin. You know, we've got Rihua not at full strength. We've got, you know, no other pilot apart from, you know, like Jonah obviously filling in for Sailor, but Sailor not here. we've got both teams to basically 2 people, with me jumping in tomorrow. So I think considering the quantity, we did really well on a relatively difficult mission. Second note, yeah, armoring helicopter is really annoying. That's a shame, because I think otherwise we probably would have been able to clear that building without necessarily killing civilians, which I don't think is our fault. I think it's just Arma being a bit cringe. So maybe next time we just be a bit more careful where we put our helicopter, but that's my fault. I designated that LZ. So maybe we'll just put it back a little bit further, so if the helo does armor again, it won't fuck up civilians. Third, I think maybe it's probably worth Rehua having a team lead with a long range. So I think maybe talk amongst yourselves about designating someone as a ground lead. Up to you guys. If none of you want to do it, that's fine. I'll think I'll think about what to do next if that's the case. But if one of you feel like doing it, then that's great. Other than that, I don't really have any other notes. Good work. I enjoyed it. If you have any feedback from my mission planning style, I'd like to know, because that's like the first time trying to be a bit more detailed, and I don't know. It might have been pigeonholing people too much, or I don't know if you guys enjoyed it or not. Yeah, sounded like everyone had a good op, so I'm glad. Yeah, that's it. Lolly.
Alright. For the most part, everything went smooth on mission maker side and whatnot. The only uphill battle was the potholes on the roads and shit. I had to adjust the reinforcements routes and shit like that, so it won't go into the base program or just die or just not move at all.
Yeah, we noticed that walking in, some of the roads were fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? When I zoomed in on one of the guys driving in. The CSET scout party had to change his route like 4 times. Even then, he only barely made it over. Fucking. So the feedback I was giving, because I was hitching a ride with Dozer on the way here about bodies and shit. So I didn't think it was a problem because, you know, IDAP would be wearing IDAP, so if you saw dead people on the ground, you'd probably recognize it as being props and whatnot, rather than, is this IDAP? So I don't know if the rest of you had any problems with that, but that was my justification for having some of the bodies being just there and shit like that.
I can't speak for others, but for me, I thought they got placed there after the building blew up. I was like, the IDAP guys got injured. Gotta save them. I was like, oh god, gotta save the bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
noticed
thought
them
the same
after
thing.
the building collapsed on me, Unai, and DEFCON apparently.
The problem was with the guys that were alive and standing up, you can see the IDAP logo on their polo shirts, but the guys that were face down with just like a blood splatter on a white t-shirt, it was kind of hard to tell if they were generic civilians or meant to be the people we were looking for. And they weren't dead, technically, so it was like,
And also, you know, I'm not sure how many people were in that vision, but everyone becomes green.
Yeah.
As for under the rubble, at least, there was one IDAP guy, and I brought him up, and I think Deadman found him. Or no, it was Green, I think.
I found
there was a
2
guy
other
in the-
ones there.
Huh?
I found 2 other ones there. One that was in the building when we were doing a quick final check, and the one that I ran past when I was bringing the first one.
Yeah, some were legitimately killed by crossfire.
yeah, I'll say 5 out of 8 is pretty good considering we like launched a helicopter into a building, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Funnily enough, all the IDAP guys survived that.
That's good. Yeah, I guess we could probably use more of these kind of missions to get our groove for like being careful around like sensitive civilians. Because that is like a whole nother skill set, is like watching fire, being careful, communicating, recon. Like this is one of the first missions we've had with that kind of challenge being like ramped up. So I don't begrudge. I think everyone did a really good job considering we haven't done a lot of this.
Yeah, in the future, depending on the scenario, I might make it clear that, hey, these are dead props, not actual guys you need to rescue
Yeah.
and shit.
Even if it's something a little bit gamey, like attaching chem lights to the ones that are like meant to be rescued or something, like some way for us to.
I was gonna do things like blood splatters and shit.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So something that just might like separate the difference between like life or death for us.
I did vaguely remember the part of the briefing that mentioned that there had been people shot around the place. So when I did first see them, I did sort of try and double check with some people. I don't know if my message went through at the time. I was trying to just like double check if they were IDAP or if they were just civilians who had been killed.
Yeah, we did. I think I passed it on to a few people around me at the time. That was like, I'm pretty sure it's just a prop body, but yeah, at the same time, it's like questioning what is and what isn't. It's just like an extra element.
Thing with the bodies being mistaken for IDAP was very much everyone in panic mode after seeing the helicopter become a ballista against a fucking building.
Yeah. Well done, everyone, despite that. Considering thinness. Jonah, I'm worried I didn't have enough for you to do. And in that case, probably just like finding some way to like incorporate you back into the main force. I don't know. If you weren't bored, great, but I don't know, I felt like I didn't really do much with like my logistics officer.
I went back and forth to the base 6 times since I didn't have anything fly those vehicles over, so that's pretty much my up.
Yeah, and that's not, so to me, that's not super exciting, so that's more me, like, misusing you. So, yeah, in future, like, I'll try and find ways to, like, have you doing more that's, like, frontline if it's quiet, in terms of logistics needed.
I mean, yeah, that's what I've been doing for previous ops.
Yeah, so I think, like, as well, like, with the quantity of players, we pretty much, like, yeah. I think we didn't have as much logistical strain, because we didn't have as many people going down or needing gear. So, it's weird that, like, with a small team, you tend to not need logistics as much, strangely.
I mean,
but yeah.
we weren't also in a pitch battle, we were in a quick smash and grab.
Exactly. We got out before the CSAT heaviness. So, yeah. Good job. Hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, suggestions channel and DM me as well if you have any ideas or feedback. And I look forward to seeing you all next week.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, does anyone want to say anything else before Battle Royale?
No.
Oh,
behold.
Alright.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hope you all enjoyed watching the stream. And I will catch you all later. Bye.
User joined your channel.